June of 2000 here, coming at you with my five favorite movies from the Masters of Horror director Wes Craven, who we sadly miss, and he sadly passed away back in 2015. Very sad. That great horror movie director passed away and left us a lot of great movies to watch. But yeah, these are my five favorite movies. I do have like a few movies here, but I have some screenshots of the movies because I have like one of them, but it's somewhere I can't. I've been looking for it. I can't find it. So, but I know it's somewhere because I show it off. But the other two I don't have and don't own, but I will definitely pick them up later on. But these are my top five, and I would also mention honorable mentions by the middle. So yeah, number five, I'm gonna go with my fifth favorite Wes Craven movie, Swamp Thing, with Adrian Barbeau. Damn it, fucking glare. Shit, stupid fucking camera. Well, it's a Swamp Thing. It's the Swamp Thing monster. But I don't own the movie. I know MVD did a 4K of it, and I heard the transfer was really good, so I'll definitely try to pick that up as soon as possible. But I did enjoy Swamp Thing. I really enjoy it. It's a pretty cool superhero movie that is based on the DC comics, and Wes Craven got his hands to make this movie, and I don't know if it made money or not, but I did thought this was really good. It was fast paced, it was entertaining, a lot of fighting in it. Swamp Thing was a cool monster that was also tragic of what happened to him. And I thought Adrian Barbeau did a good job in her performance. And yeah, she is pretty damn hot too. Especially the especially that bathing scene. Yep. Yeah, but all in all, I thought the acting was pretty good by Adrian Barbeau and also the actor that played the Swamp Thing monster. And yeah, I did enjoy it, and it's a really good movie that Wes Craven made. That he made a superhero movie, which I thought was pretty badass by Wes Craven. But yeah, number five is Swamp Thing. Number four, I'm gonna pick Vampire in Brooklyn. Shit, damn it! I can't. Fucking camera doesn't want to show because it's bright, but it's Vampire in Brooklyn with Eddie Murphy and John Witherspoon and Angela Bassett. All in all, I really enjoy this one. I think it's a very underrated movie, vampire flick that Wes Craven made, and it's cool to see what Eddie Murphy playing a vampire like in a horror movie role. Like it's like the first time seeing Eddie Murphy in a horror movie role because usually Eddie Murphy's in a lot of goofy, funny movies because he's a comedian. He did 48 Hours, the Beverly Hill Cop movies, and Trading Places. Those are comedy movies. But yeah, it was his first time because trivia fact, they wanted to get Eddie Murphy for Candyman, so that would have been he would have done Candyman, but instead he did the 1994 vampire flick directed by Wes Craven, Vampire in Brooklyn. And I thought Eddie Murphy was good. I know there were some complaints like the movie sucks. They complain also about Eddie Murphy's hair being annoyingly looking and bad. And that didn't bother me. Like none of the movie was that bad. It was actually entertaining. It may have been goofy, but because it's a bit of a comedy, but all in all, I actually enjoyed it because you got some pretty good cast. You even got some alumni that Wes Craven previously worked with, and that's pretty cool. But Eddie Murphy, I thought I did a pretty solid job. He even has another character that he plays called Guido, who's like a loudmouth robber that mugs everybody and even mugs Eddie Murphy, the vampire. but like Guido's like the one that has a lot of cursing throughout, saying motherfucker a lot. So like it's kind of funny that happens. But on, Eddie Murphy, I thought did a good performance. Angela Bassett was pretty good as his love interest that he wants to like eat and turn into a vampire. And John Witherspoon was pretty funny to appear in the movie because I like John Witherspoon from Friday, and also having a small appearance in House Party, and also in the playing Granddad in the Boondocks, which I think is an underrated show. But yeah, Vampire in Brooklyn, very solid movie. I really enjoyed it. I think it's super underrated. And then my number three in the Wes Craven movie that I picked is Nightmare on Elm Street. I love Nightmare on Elm Street. I enjoy this one. It has a good cast. Heather Langenkamp is good as Nancy. Johnny Depp was good as Glenn. Amanda Wise was good as the Tina character. It's sad what happens to that character getting killed because they do like the psycho thing where she's like, you think she's gonna be the final girl, but she's not. She's killed very early in the movie. And I thought Jesus Garcia, or known as Corey Garcia, who played Rod, I thought that actor was pretty good. I don't know what other movie that actor Corey Garcia starred in. I know he starred in that piece of shit Day of the Dead Candyman 3 movie, which he was the best part of that movie. I wish he was the lead of that movie. That movie just, I don't know. He was totally wasting that movie. Just that movie was a piece of shit. But I like that actor that plays Rod in this movie. Like all the actors are good. John Saxon, who plays Nancy's dad, who's like the lieutenant of the movie, he does a good performance, and I like John Saxon. From Black Christmas to Enter the Dragon to oh shit, what else did he do? Oh shit, he was in that Masters of Horror episode, Pelts, that Dario Argento directed. That episode. That's a brutal fucking episode. I like that one. But yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street was great, starring Robert Englund and iconic Freddy Krueger that has the iconic finger knife that cuts people and kills them in their dreams. And he's a burn man that killed a lot of children in the past, and all the parents burned him to death by lynching him. And he takes this vengeance on the kids of the kids of the parents for the crime that they did to him. And yeah, a lot of brutal kills, and yeah, like there's some disturbing scenes in the first movie. Especially Tina's death scene is fucking disturbing. And I do like the thing where Freddy comes out of the wall. That looks pretty cool. And Johnny Depp was cool to see in this movie, and it was actually his first movie that he starred, his acting debut. So it's badass that he starred in the first badass Nightmare on Elm Street movie. But yeah, that's number three in my Wes Craven movie, Nightmare on Elm Street from 1984. And in number two, which I do have this movie, because this is the other movie that I had in my collection, but I can't. I've been trying to finding it. I don't know where I put it. So, but I do have this movie. I didn't get rid of it or some shit, but I I've been trying to finding it. It's Wes Craven's Shocker, and I don't know why the fuck the phone is. Well, you can be seeing a bit of it because the phone is blurry with the bright, but it's Horace Pinker on the Shit Factory cover, the new artwork. But yeah, Shocker is my second favorite Wes Craven movie. I really enjoy Wes Craven's Shocker. I just never understood the hate of that movie. It's criminally fucking underrated. I don't feel like it's a guilty pleasure. I just think this movie fucking rocks. I just don't give a fuck about the criticism. Yes, there's some criticism that I do have in the movie, but like it's not like something I would complain about. But even though it looks a little cringy, it's like scenes where Torrance Pinker possesses like a few people, especially the little girl. That was just a bit cringy, and her riding the bulldozer trying to hit Peter Berg. Yeah, that looked a bit cheesy and cringy. But all in all, I thought the story was pretty solid and really good and fast paced. I didn't find the fucking movie boring at all. It was really good for an hour and 15-minute film. And I thought the cast were great. Peter Berg was pretty good in his acting. Mitch Pileggi did great as the villain, slasher killer. Horns Pinker. I thought Peter Berg's girlfriend in the movie, played by Cammy Cooper, who plays the Allison, was really good in her performance, and she showed a lot of emotion and it's a beautiful look. She's a beautiful looking actress that showed a lot of good emotion and acting in her performance. And also, I like the emotion where he sees his dead girlfriend in the bathtub, and you could tell he's deeply traumatized, and he does want to go after Pinker. And I thought his dad, played by Michael Murphy, was great too. His acting was pretty good. Eat shit, die, you little fuck. But of course, Pinker says that when he possesses his dad in the movie. But Pinker says a lot of lines like "No more Mr. Nice Guy" or "Finger licking good." I like Wes Craven's Shocker, and I also love the soundtrack. The rock soundtrack. We have Megadeth, the Dudes of Wrath, Iggy Pop singing, and the Bonfire, which I like Bonfire song singing Sword and Stone. I like that song. It's the song that plays at the end when when the character that Peter Berg plays, Jonathan Parker, defeats Horace Pinker in the TV fight battle, which I thought was pretty cool. And then after his successful defeat on Pinker, you get this badass rock music by Bonfire singing Sword and Stone. Love that song. Great song that ends a movie that feels really good, feel good ending that kicks ass with a rock music to hear after defeating the villain. I love Shocker. I think it's criminally fucking underrated, and it's definitely my second favorite Wes Craven film. And then my all time favorite Wes Craven movie is The People on the Stairs, and I really enjoyed The People on the Stairs. I think People on the Stairs is such an underrated flick that, and also it's the one that I tune a lot of times seeing Wes Craven films, especially this one, because this was the one of the movies I grew up watching. I love the cast. I love the directing by Wes Craven. I like the music by the soundtrack. I think music is by Don Peake. He did a good job with the music. I thought the movie ran pretty good and had great sense of humor to it, but also still stayed horror and scary. And yeah, I thought everything was great about the movie. I thought the acting by Brandon Adams, who's the kid playing Fool, and of course Brandon Adams was in Mighty Ducks 2, and he was also in The Sandlot. He did a good job playing Fool in this one. Great character that he played. Evan McGill plays the crazy guy. Man, does a good performance. Burn in hell. And his also the woman played by Wendy Roby. She did a good performance playing a crazy nut in the movie. And they both, and also both of them, Evan McGill and Wendy Roby, were in Twin Peaks, so they were perfect for the role in this movie as brother and sister. And AJ Langer, who played the girl Alice, who Fool is trying to save throughout the movie. I thought her acting was pretty good, and she showed a lot of emotion, and not a bad actress. And also with Sean Whalen, who was in Twister and Python and Three from Hell. He's in this one. I think this was his acting debut of Sean Whalen, who plays Roach, who's a great character. It's sad when his character gets killed, because I like Roach. Great Roach is so iconic, where he has like he shows his tongue and he's like, because his tongue is cut off and showing Fool that, oh, my tongue is cut off, that's why I can't speak. Yeah, Sean Wayne was pretty good. And yeah, and also Ving Rhames. I cannot forget to talk about Ving Rhames. I like Ving Rhames from Pulp Fiction to Con Air to others movies that he's been in. I like Ving Rhames. He's a good actor. He was also in the Dawn of the Dead remake, which I thought his character was great in that movie. But yeah, this is the 4K that I got. All in all, I thought the transfer was really good. But all in all, it's just this movie still holds up, and I do not want to see this getting a remake because I think this is one of Wes Craven's best movies. Like this one's like up there with movies that should not get remakes, like Jaws, Back to the Future, Pulp Fiction, The Warriors. Like those are movies that need to stay the fuck away from remakes. Even when Fluke went over the Fluke Cuckoo's Nest. That's another one that's a masterpiece that should never be remade. Also, The Thing, which I heard they want to do another remake of The Thing. Now, stay away from John Carpenter's The Thing. That's a masterpiece. But yeah, this movie should never get a remake. I feel like this is such a masterpiece because it blends comedy and horror at the same time. And there's some stuff that they're not gonna put in the remake if they're gonna remake it. Because they're gonna find some stuff some stuff they're gonna think they're gonna get all woke and all that bullshit. Like because there's some stuff that people may be offended with some stuff in the movie. That's why I don't need a fucking remake with it. This movie's a masterpiece. It's fast paced, great, scary, and funny at the same time. Love this movie. And I also have honorable mentions. I know I have a DVD of one of the movies that I have from Wes Craven that I picked up. But that's another honorable mention that I want to mention. I have Serpent the Rainbow. I'm going to mention that. Serpent the Rainbow is an honorable mention for Wes Craven movie. I enjoyed it, and I thought Bill Pullman was great. Cool fight sequence at the end of the movie. I thought it was pretty good. The second honorable mention, I'm gonna go with Scream, the first Scream, and Scream 3, because those are my two favorite Scream movies. I just watch those two the most, because I feel like Scream is definitely the best movie that still holds up, and I do like the cast and some brutal, scary moments, especially the opening is pretty damn great and scary and great performance by Drew Barrymore. And Scream 3, I think is super underrated and just to me is my favorite sequel that I rewatched the most, and it gets too fucking much hated and I like the fucking twist in the finale. To me the twist is better than the bullshit ones that came out. And I like the movie, and it's also a 2000 movie. It's the year I was born, so fucking A. The 2000 kicks ass with Little Nicky and Me, Myself, and Irene, American Psycho. Hell yeah. So that's number two. Scream. My number two honorable mention for Wes Craven film, Scream and Scream 3. And then my last honorable mention is Red Eye, which this is my personal opinion. I feel this was the last great Wes Craven movie that ever came out. I actually like this more than Scream 4. Even though I do like Scream 4 for some moments and I don't mind the finale. But on and on, I just feel like this movie, I feel like this was a really underrated gem by Wes Craven. And this movie, I felt like this was his last great movie that he came out. I thought Cillian Murphy and Rachel McAdams were pretty good because Cillian Murphy plays the psychopathic dude that's like fucking around with Rachel McAdams on the plane and threatening to kill her dad if she tries to make a way to escape or get help. So she has to like because she's this businesswoman that's put into this predicament, being sit by Cillian Murphy, and he's like a scumbag, psychopathic dude. So yeah, really good movie, great thriller, and also Brian Cox from Manhunter and The Ring is in this movie, and Brian Cox plays Rachel McAdams' dad in the movie, and I like Brian Cox, criminally underrated actor. All in all, this is to me personally Last great Wes Craven movie that came out by him. Love that movie. But yeah, that's my all-time favorite movies from my 5 all-time favorite movies from Wes Craven, folks. List your favorite Wes Craven movie. Hell, it could be 5 movies, 3 movies, or even one movie that you think is your all-time personal favorite. But if somebody wants to tell, like, if I'm in, right now, I will mention what is the worst Wes Craven movie, because I've seen all of his movies. I would say his worst movie. It may be a little controversial, but I did not care for Deadly Blessing. I just didn't care. It just felt like the same vibe as John Carpenter's Village of the Damned. It felt boring as shit. I do like Michael Berry, man. I would still say he's better in the Hills Advice original movie, even though I'm big on the remake. I'm not gonna say that's his Wes Craven's worst movie, because to me, I think Deadly Blessing is his worst movie. If anybody wants to ask, but that's just my pick for his worst movie. And there's some other stuff that may be his worst movies, but I just could never get. I just don't know. I don't know. I just didn't really care for Deadly Blessing. But I do like Michael Berry, man. Good actor. But yeah. And also, a little mention, another movie that I was disappointed by, that Wes Craven also was disappointed by the movie, was shit, Deadly Friends. I liked the movie, but I hated the ending. And even Wes Craven even hated the ending because the studio fucked up the ending. It wasn't supposed to be the ending that Wes Craven wanted it, because the studio tampered with it and fucked up and changed the ending. So that the ending that you got was the studio ending. That was not Wes Craven's intended ending. That's the reason why he was disappointed by that movie, because the studio fucked up the ending of that movie. But I do enjoy the movie, but it just has a really anticlimactic ending, and it feels a bit disappointing. So like that's another one I would mention. But all in all, I still feel like Wes Craven is a masterpiece director, and he directs badass movies. And rest in peace, this master horror director. But yeah, list your favorite Wes Craven movie, folks, or even some movies that you didn't care for Wes Craven. Like you could even put as like a few worst movies that you didn't like from him, and then your favorite movies of his. But yeah, have a good day, everybody. Yeah, hit the like, subscribe, and take care, folks. Bye bye.